Many individuals theorize about the possibility of seeing or interacting with four-dimensional beings. While our physical senses are limited to perceiving the three spatial dimensions we are familiar with, some believe that our brains may have the capacity to process and interpret four-dimensional information. This idea gains credibility when considering the brain's remarkable ability to adapt to new sensory inputs and create mental representations of complex concepts. For instance, if a person were somehow able to receive sensory information from a fourth spatial dimension, their brain might learn to see and understand this additional dimension over time. This notion is supported by studies that demonstrate the brain's plasticity and its capacity to rewire itself in response to new experiences and stimuli. Furthermore, certain individuals claim to have had experiences or visions that they interpret as glimpses into a four-dimensional reality, often describing objects and beings that seem to defy our conventional understanding of space. While these accounts are often dismissed as hallucinations or illusions, some believe they could be genuine perceptions of a higher dimensional realm. Another intriguing aspect of this theory is the idea that certain substances or altered states of consciousness may allow individuals to temporarily access or hallucinate in four dimensions. Some people report encountering objects or entities during these experiences that closely resemble the descriptions of four-dimensional structures, such as tesseracts or hypercubes. While under the influence of these substances, individuals often find it challenging to articulate what they have witnessed, as the experience seems to transcend the limitations of human language and comprehension. The concept of higher dimensional beings or objects is also explored in various spiritual and philosophical traditions, with some belief systems suggesting that advanced entities or deities may exist in dimensions beyond our own. These ideas often intersect with notions of expanded consciousness, enlightenment, and the realization that our perceived reality is but a fraction of a much larger, multidimensional universe. As our understanding of the brain and consciousness advances, we may uncover new insights into the potential for experiencing dimensions beyond our current limitations. Acousmicism is a philosophical concept that denies the reality of the universe, viewing it as an illusion, while maintaining that only an infinite, unmanifested absolute is truly real. This idea is found in various forms in both Eastern and Western philosophical traditions. In Hinduism, the Advaita Vedanta school considers the universe to be Maya, or an illusion that hides the ultimate reality known as Brahman. However, this does not mean that the universe is entirely unreal. Rather, it suggests that the world is not what it appears to be, and that there is a deeper, underlying truth beyond the illusion. The purpose of Advaita Vedanta, as stated in the Mandukya Upanishad, is to reveal the single absolute reality that underlies the cosmos, yet is inherently acosmic and constitutes the essential core of all beings. Advaita Vedanta distinguishes between two realities, Vyavaharika, or empirical reality, and Paramarthika, the absolute spiritual reality. While the perceived world, or Maya, is considered true in an epistemological and empirical sense, it is not regarded as the ultimate metaphysical and spiritual truth. The goal of spiritual enlightenment in Advaita Vedanta is to realize one's soul as identical to the cosmic soul, or Brahman, and to experience the eternal, fearless, and resplendent oneness. In Western philosophy, acousmicism has been identified in the works of various thinkers. Spinoza's beliefs, in particular, were interpreted by some as denying the existence of a universe independent of God, leading to the coining of the term acousmism by Solomon Maimon. Hegel further elaborated on this idea, using acousmism to describe a form of pantheism in which the infinite substance is considered real, while the finite world is seen as non-existent. Acoustic attacks, a type of side-channel attack that exploits sounds emitted by computers or other devices, have been a subject of research and concern in the field of cybersecurity. While the concept may seem novel or even far-fetched, there is evidence to suggest that these attacks are not only possible, but have been successfully demonstrated in various scenarios. One of the earliest known instances of acoustic cryptanalysis dates back to the 1950s, when the British intelligence agency MI5 used a technique codenamed Engulf to intercept the sounds of clear text printing from Egyptian Hagelin cipher machines. In more recent years, researchers have shown that computer keyboards and keypads on devices like telephones and ATMs are vulnerable to attacks based on the distinct sounds produced by different keys. By analyzing recorded keystroke sounds using machine learning techniques, such as neural networks, attackers can potentially recover sensitive information like passwords, PINs, and other data entered via keyboards. The validity of this threat has been demonstrated through practical experiments conducted by researchers at institutions like IBM and UC Berkeley. Beyond keystroke analysis, acoustic attacks have also been used to target the internal components of computers, such as capacitors and inductors on motherboards. By analyzing ultrasonic noise emanating from these components during cryptographic operations, researchers have shown that it may be possible to conduct timing attacks and extract sensitive data. The practicality of these attacks has been further emphasized by the fact that they can be carried out using readily available devices, such as mobile phones or even through the speakers and headphones of the targeted computer itself. While some may dismiss the idea of acoustic attacks as impractical or low-probability events, the growing body of research and successful demonstrations suggest that they are a genuine concern in the field of cybersecurity. As such, it is important for individuals and organizations to be aware of these potential threats and to consider implementing countermeasures, such as generating masking sounds or using white noise to obscure the acoustic emanations of sensitive devices. Admiral Byrd was a renowned American naval officer and explorer known for his pioneering expeditions to the Antarctic. His alleged findings during his Antarctic expeditions have fueled fascinating theories about the existence of a hollow Earth and hidden civilizations within our planet. According to these accounts, Byrd discovered a vast opening in the ground near the South Pole, leading to an immense cave-like structure. Inside this cave, he reported encountering a tropical jungle teeming with exotic and extinct species, including a living woolly mammoth. Byrd hypothesized that this seemingly impossible environment could exist due to its proximity to the Earth's center, aligning with the hollow Earth theory. This theory suggests that our planet is either entirely hollow or contains significant open spaces within its interior. Many religions and mythologies, such as the Greek underworld, the Christian concept of hell, and various Mesopotamian, Buddhist, and Hindu beliefs, include notions of subterranean realms. Some traditions hold that these hidden lands are home to ancient or highly advanced civilizations. Byrd's reported encounter with a blue-skinned alien entity called the Master within the polar cave supports the idea of intelligent beings residing in the Earth's interior. These beings, worried about humanity's destructive potential, particularly after the atomic bombings, allegedly sent craft, known as Flugelrads, to survey the planet and warn powerful world leaders. Although the US government supposedly ordered Byrd to keep his discoveries secret, his cryptic comments during interviews and the Rockefellers' involvement in his expeditions suggest a larger conspiracy to hide the truth.
Is there any unexplored land left on this Earth that might appeal to adventurous young Americans?
Strangely enough, there's left in the world today an area as big as the United States that's never been seen by a human being. And that's beyond the pole, on the other side of the South Pole, from Middle America. And I think it's quite astonishing that there should be an area as big as that unexplored.
That's a tremendous
So
challenge.
there's a lot of adventure left down at the bottom of the world.
The concept of a technologically advanced civilization thriving in deep, stable caverns beneath the Earth's surface is another fascinating possibility. Such a society could possess scientific marvels that appear magical to the average person, including the ability to build physics-defying UFOs and maintain a thriving ecosystem using advanced techniques like hydroponics and geothermal or hydroelectric power. An underground realm's relative safety and isolation could provide a compelling reason for an ancient or highly advanced population to choose such a location, as it would be protected from most external threats. Some even speculate that this hidden civilization might periodically abduct surface dwellers to harvest genetic material to maintain the viability of their own gene pool, drawing parallels to various accounts in abductee lore.